What up? What up? What up? Day 60 going live. So today was a special day. I took my boys to Charlotte. My fault. Took my boys to Charlotte. We went to a Hornets game. It was their first NBA game. It was real special. Shout out to Mark, my boy Mark Edwards. You know what I mean? Shout out to you for giving me the tickets, the connection that you have, with the players over there. It's always good to know people. It's funny because just recently I was the last either yesterday or 2 days ago or on my birthday, I think it was, I was talking about, networking. One of the things I learned and is about networking and just knowing people, having connections. And due to me having connections, due to me being good people's, I was able to get free tickets to a game and to get post game pass. So I took both of my sons to the game, and they were surprised. They had no idea. So absolutely no idea. You had an idea, son?
I had like a little bit, but I was thrown off.
So yeah. So here's the thing. So me and my oldest son, we got this connection, like almost like we could read each other's minds. No bullshit. We used to do little test it out, and he so I kind of knew he came in. I was in the kitchen doing something, washing dishes, something. I don't remember what I was doing. He came in, and because I was telling him, hey, y'all get dressed, make sure y'all dress, y'all looking clean, you know what I mean, all that. We got to go somewhere. But then he randomly comes in the kitchen, and I feel this energy, like he was smiling or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I just felt the energy. He started smiling. I was like, what's so funny? So I'm like, damn, is he thinking something? You know what I mean? And I just had a feeling because I'm always a step ahead of him. You know what I mean? I'm the pops, so I'm a step ahead of him. So he had a feeling. So I said, I gotta throw him off because he going, I don't want him to think something that he tell his younger brother, and now they kind of onto it. You know what I mean? So when you came in and you was laughing the whole time, you was thinking something.
Yeah.
But you didn't know what. What was you? Did you?
I was laughing because I had just got done checking.
Come a little closer, just a little closer. You don't gotta come on camera.
Yeah, I was laughing because I had just got done checking. I don't know why I checked the time. I checked how long it would take to get to Charlotte and when the game is, and it aligned with the time that we was leaving. I was like, we probably going to an NBA game.
Okay. So what? So okay. So then you was thinking that. So what happened? Why'd you?
I came in here and I was laughing because like it was kind of like exciting. I was like, oh, we probably go to the NBA game.
Okay. So I had that feeling that he was feeling like he knew it was up. So I had to go into a different mode. I was like, okay, I gotta throw him off.
The other thing that made me think about it is the fact that it was kind of close to all of our birthdays, so it would make sense that we're going.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I had to then throw him off. Hold up. Is grandma watching? She watching?
She's not. That's dude.
Oh, okay. So tell her to log on. So yeah, so I ended up having to figure out what I'm gonna do to throw him off. So I was telling him how he needed to eat something. I told him they need to eat something before we go. So he didn't eat nothing big. So I kind of got on him about that. I'm like, man, you supposed to eat something bigger than that. You feel what I'm saying? So he won't know what we were doing. He would think wherever we was going, they didn't have food. But I also was like, damn, that's not enough. So what I did was I told them that I'm going to a men's conference, but it's a father and sons thing. So in there, I'm able to network and meet people, but you can only come unless you come in with your sons. So it's a father son thing, father and sons thing. That's how I was able to throw them off. So at that point, when I told you that, what was you thinking?
In the moment, I was like, "This is really what we leaving for?" Like I believed it.
Yeah.
In the moment, then I was like, "That's whack." So then, in the car, I started to think like you said something about the time because it was between the father and something, and then the time like you're gonna be going for like 6 hours, and that had thrown me off earlier, because earlier when you said, oh, it was 3 things that made me realize that I was going to a game. When you said, you know, it's going to be cold when we get back, I was like, how long are we going to be out? So then I checked when the NBA game would end and then how it would be cold. But then you said it's only like 6 hours, which doesn't align with the trip in the NBA. And then you said the father sons thing. So I was like,
so it really threw you off.
yeah. But then in the car, I was like, you're probably throwing me off. So then you saw me check.
All right, so hold up. So dudes, what did you think? What did you think when I told you the father and sons thing?
I didn't want to talk to no other people.
Oh yeah, because another thing I was telling them, I'm like, hey, when we get there, I'm gonna need y'all to be, you know, social. Don't you know, talk to people and stuff, because it's a networking event. You know, basically make me proud. So I need y'all to be social. So I was doing everything to throw them off.
That's what you opened up with. You said it could be an opportunity. I'm in my head thinking, I wouldn't want to be cool with anybody that like there's not an audience that what is the opportunity?
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking about that. Then in the car, I was like, you probably throw me off.
Yeah. So then after that, we driving, and I don't know why, but Xavier started checking his phone, and just I don't know why, because I can't really see his phone like that, but I just had a feeling that he was checking to see what time the game is, because I know he would do something like that. So then I started to throw him off. What was I saying to you?
You had asked if it like ruined your day or anything.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you know, sorry if it ruined your day. Did this ruin your day? You had stuff you had to do. I asked my youngest son the same thing. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I appreciate.
And this is not too long after I checked 2 things. I checked what time the game started again to double check, and if Jordan Poole was hurt. I checked those 2 things, and then I checked on maps how far the stadium was.
Yeah.
And I legit typed in Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
You didn't have to say the part, because you didn't have to throw me off at all. Like, as soon as you texted us that we had to be somewhere at 2.
Oh, you was already like just, but I knew that I had to throw him off more so than I had to throw you off. I know you just was probably going to be in your own world, but my oldest is the thinker, and plus we have that connection, so I know it. You know, he in here, so I got to throw him off. So I tell him, you know, it's you know, sorry if it threw you off your schedule and stuff like that. You know, it's just important to me. So, and then I had him start talking about what he was going to be doing, you know, because he's a live streamer. I put that I think 2 days ago, I think I put the link for y'all who have kids, but he's a live streamer, and he's shooting to be a pro Madden player. You know, he's probably like at the semi-pro level right now, right? So I knew he had that to do. So I was like, yeah, you know, I apologize, you know what I'm saying? But this is real important to me, you know what I mean?
When you started saying stuff like that, that's when I went from like 50-50 to more like 80-20.
80-20 which way?
80-20 that it wasn't the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then it just kept going down. And then I don't know why, but when I saw the Greensboro sign, I was like, Greensboro and Charlotte's not too far away.
They're about an hour and 30 minutes. Well, about an hour, depending on, but like hour 15, hour 30 minutes.
Then I started to think like, maybe I never lost hope completely, but it did get low.
Okay.
And then when I realized that we were in Charlotte, I don't know why, but when we crossed the college campus, I thought like, okay, yeah, it's probably an event. I don't know why. I was like, maybe like some in the college, blah blah blah.
Oh, okay.
But then we got out of the car, and I saw the
when you asked me, are we in Charlotte? Even at that point, you thought it was a college event, because it was a sign to say University of.
Yeah.
Okay, so right there, you were still thinking, oh, well, maybe it is an event that we're going to.
Because I saw the campus, I was like,
yeah,
you know, campuses do whole things similar to that.
Yeah, which is right near the stadium. It's like a couple blocks away from the stadium. So then we pull up, we park near the stadium. It was perfect too. Like I pulled up, and it was no time wasted. We was already running late by like 30 minutes.
That also
threw me off
a little bit,
because the game started at 6 and we arrived late. Yeah, so we was running late, CP time, and we parked, but it was like close. It was like, I don't even know how that space was available, but it was perfect. So I parked there, And then I was so eager, I got a ticket too. It's only $25. I thought that's what I was going to pay for parking anyways. But if I would have, read the sign, which I normally do, then I was expecting to see a meter somewhere, and I didn't see the meter, so I didn't even look at the sign because this is one of those things where you text the number and then you download the app and pay everything right there. It probably would have been $5 for parking max. Instead, I ended up paying 25. But I thought I was going to pay 25 anyways because I was, going to the game. Thought it was possibly going to be more. So we're walking up to the stadium, and then Deuce, my youngest, he's like, "Is that Charlotte Stadium? Is that the Hornet Stadium?" I was like, "Yeah." But even at that point, he still didn't even think we was going to the game. But you said at that point
before. So when we walked out the car and we got over like the hill, I saw in like the peak, it was like literally like the corner of my eye. I saw the U for the Buzz City that was within the glass. When I saw the U, I was like, "That's the Hornets thing." So then it clicked like, "Oh, he is taking us to the game." And the thing that confirmed is when I saw Spectrum Center. I was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. So then we walk into the stadium. We get near the stadium. We walk on the side, but I passed the entrance on purpose because I didn't want them to think we was going to the game. I want them to think we was going to pass. I fooled Deuce. He thought when I walked past the entrance that we was going. But you said,
yeah. Once I saw the stadium, I knew we was going.
So even when I walked past the entrance, why did you feel like we were still going?
Because like I paid attention to the surroundings. There wasn't much around.
Oh no, it's still stuff over there. But either way, it didn't fool you.
Yeah.
So it didn't fool him. Then I turned back around. But part of the reason why I walked past the entrance was because to enter, it was a little further down. I seen the doors over there. I thought it was going to be a little walkway. So I go over there. I talked to security because I wasn't sure, the process because all this new technology and stuff like that. I didn't even know you download the stuff to your Apple Wallet. So it was crazy. So I goes to show you I don't know, but now I know. So I download all of that. We go into the stadium, and when we get in the stadium, I wish I would have shown the video, but I really didn't have no time, and I wanted to live stream before the day was over because it's still live every day, 365. But anyways, we go up in there, they get in hype, you know what I mean? Fool them, all of that. We go find out our seats. We got good. Yeah.
All like even with me, like having a hunter, like you still got me.
Yeah. And then it was the look on their face was priceless. When we sat down, and because we had good seats, when we sat down and they seen the lights and the players and just the whole atmosphere, they was just like literally. I wish I had the video. My mom, I sent the video to my mother and she screenshotted it of their faces, just like, you know what I mean? And it was just, it was priceless. It was worth it. You know what I mean? So shout out to Mark again for getting me those tickets. And shoot, it was a good time. They had a good time. They enjoyed it. My oldest son is a Charlotte Hornets fan. So LaMelo Ball is that your favorite or your second favorite? Top three. He got 3 favorite players like Curry, Ball, and Jordan Poole. So Mark knows Jordan Poole. That's how I was able to get that. So I was thinking, I'm like, yo, this is perfect because I could knock out, 2 of his top 3 players in one shot. Unfortunately, Jordan Poole didn't play. He was injured. But he was still there, but he didn't play. So, but it's all good. He still was able to experience a new the NBA game.
Experience NBA game forever.
Yeah, and he still got to see LaMelo Ball play. So that was good. And then my youngest son is a basketball player. So just him seeing that has got to be inspiring to feel like, damn, yo, I'm at an NBA game. Like I want more of this. You know what I mean? So it was great for me. Early birthday presents. Deuce's birthday is March 6th, and Xavier's April 1st. He'd be 18 years old. Yes, I will be officially a parent of an 18-year-old graduate. Graduated already, but so it was a good time. It was worth it. you know, as a father, it was great to be able to take my boys to a game, and their first game being with me. That was special to me. It was a gift to myself as well. So, Mark, once again, shout out to you, man. On that note, peace.